Yeah, Macedonia. But they took up offering, and they gave, and they ministered to Paul's needs. And he reminded this church at Corinth. Corinth was a big church. It was a prosperous city because they were there on the coast. And they had started to take up offerings beforehand, and they had promised. How many of you know a lot of people promise things and they never finish it?
That's right.
They promise. And I thought about that. How many people have promised me things and promised, Brother Larry, I'll do this and I'll do that, and they never finish. And they quit. Yeah. And I was in this morning. I'm not going to hang up here very long. But I thought about this real quickly, and I'm going to bring this together as quick as I can. And we have preached this so many times. In Revelation 5, when John saw the Lamb that was slain from the foundation of the earth, and saw that the seals, that nobody was worthy to break them, and that Lamb went up and he said, I'll go and I'll break them. And he made that promise before the world was ever made. If he'd have changed his mind, if he had said, I promise I'll do it, and then he changed his mind, where would we have been? He was our example. Jesus never changed his mind. Even right on up after he made it here. Even right on up after that, when he celebrated his birth, that we're celebrating now at Christmas. And he came, and everybody came in, and the shepherds came, and they worshiped him, and they celebrated his birth. And we celebrate his birth now in just a few days. And right on. And then right on up. And then when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane and he was about to die, and he said, Father, if it be thy will, let this cup pass from me. And if he had said, I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to die. What if he had said, I changed my mind? Because he promised the Father before the world was ever made. What if he had changed his mind? And there's a lot of people said, you know, Brother Larry, I'm going to bless you with this. I'm going to bless you with that. And then they change their mind. But it ain't what they promised, Brother Larry. It's what they promised God. There was Ananias and Sapphira in the 5th chapter of the book of Acts. They promised the Holy Ghost. We've got some land, and we promised the Lord we're going to give it all to him, but they held back part of it. And you know what happened to them? They died. Yeah. And there's people all the time, and the Lord will bless them with something, and they promise God they're going to give it to God, and then they lie, and they hold it back. God gives people seed, and they eat their seed. And you say, well, preacher, you're getting tough right here. Listen, I love you. And if you want to be blessed in 2020, start doing what you promised God. Start doing what you promised God. Well, what if you promised God? If you promised God, I'm going to start reading my Bible, start reading your Bible. Whatever you promise God you're going to start doing, then do it. Whatever promise you made to God. If you're going to go to church, start going to church. Praise God. Quit lying to God. You cannot lie to God right on and get by. There is a promise. When you make God, Peter said it's better to never make God a promise than to make God a promise and to break it. God is not slack concerning his promises. We've had people come out here to church and say, I'll be here as long as there is a Lighthouse mission, and they're gone. And I believe that this year God is going to deal with them and start bringing them back. And it's up to them whether or not they come. But if they don't come, that's between them and the Lord. But I am serious. It's time to get serious with God. That's what was happening right here when Paul was bringing out. It's time to get serious with God. Yeah. Jesus made a promise, and he kept his promise. And people have made promises to God, and they're not keeping it. And if anybody's listening to this, or they hear it on the air, or however they're hearing, I'm telling you, in 2020, it's time to get serious with your promises to God. Don't slack up. Don't back up. Get serious. And you say, well, it'll kill me. So what? Amen. If it kills you. If it kills us, it'll be all right. Praise God. If it takes the last dollar. If it takes the last dollar. I'm going to share this quickly. I shared it with my grandson last night. A situation that it took my last dollar. And I obeyed God, and the next day, I obeyed God. Somebody say obedience. Obedience. I obeyed God. This was just before Christmas. I obeyed God. Now it takes work. Somebody say work. Faith without works is dead. Yeah. And the next day, before the sun went down, I had over $1,000 in my pocket. Amen. Can God do that? Amen. My God is an awesome God. Yeah. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Are you listening to my God? Church, 2020 is going to be the best year of those that will be obedient that you have ever seen. I don't know how many more years we're going to have. But 2020, are you saying it's going to be good? I don't care what happens. I don't care if there is a drought. I'm telling you, if you will be obedient to God, and God tells you to get all the empty vessels, you get them. Because God can fill them up. He can fill them up with oil. Praise God. He can cause there to be an oil well in your back. He can cause there to be, what about at Ocean Isle Beach, where there's never been any oil? He can cause there to be an oil well. Are you listening to me? Praise God. He can cause that old mailbox that he had nothing but duns to be in it. He can cause there to come a check in it to be $500,000, and they say you're going to get 3 more within the next 3 weeks. You believe that? Amen. Because my God is an awesome God. I'm telling you, if you won't put boundaries on God, if you put boundaries on Him, then you just won't be prepared to find out where they give out the cheese at, and where they give out the food stamps and all that kind of thing. But you take the boundaries off of God, I'm telling you, and you be obedient, and you do what God told you to do. I'm telling you, get out of the box, get God out of the box, and you start doing